Let's go live to the Shadow Foreign Minister, Simon Birmingham. Why is this visit important now?
G'day, Kieran. This is a very important and symbolic as well visit. It's important in demonstrating that even as we approach the first anniversary of the horrific October 7 attacks, where more Jews were killed on a single day than at any time since the Holocaust, we are strong and consistent in our support of Israel's right to self-defence. We are clear-eyed about the atrocities that Hamas undertook and the continuing threat posed by Iranian-sponsored terrorism, be that Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthi rebels, and the type of disruption that they are seeking to drive, not just in Israel, but across the region and with global implications, particularly for trading countries and democratic nations like Australia.
How worried are you about this situation with Hezbollah right now? And there is a warning for Australians to not be travelling to Lebanon at the moment, given how dangerous this is.
Kieran, none of us wish to see conflict escalate, but tragically Hezbollah has been consistent in their attacks on Israel, in their firing of rockets and missiles that have displaced tens of thousands of Israelis and created a situation where, of course, Israel has to consider how it defends itself and how it protects its interests, particularly after such terrible and tragic events as we saw on the weekend. But for Australians, there has to be some very clear messages that are understood by Australians, and that is you should not be travelling to Lebanon. And if you are an Australian in Lebanon, you should leave, and you shouldn't be under any misapprehension in believing that it will be easy for an Australian government to get you out of there if the conflict does escalate. If you stay, you potentially are then asking other Australians to put their lives in harm's way to rescue you. And that is reckless and irresponsible. And so the messaging has to be clear-cut from the government that Australians shouldn't go and should leave, such that they are looking after their own well-being and that of their families.